Good morning, and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Gonna kind of cue the chickens in here really quick. It is a bright, beautiful, sunny day, albeit it is a bit frigid. It right now is about 34 degrees and I'm shivering. But you know what it isn't doing? It is not raining. But we got a few things to get to in the garden, so hold on and I'll be right back. Alright, it is about 8 o'clock in the morning and about 26 degrees. We got everybody covered up for the night. So it is about time to go ahead and take all these coverings off and see how everybody did for the night. Yeah. Now, pretty sure garlic did just fine. And you see the onions did just fine. But we have a lot of stuff covered up. And I'm going to go ahead and get these covers off. And we'll look and see how everybody's doing on this frigid morning. Alright, I'm sure you can tell that the wind is blowing a little bit. So excuse the wind noise. But I got everybody's cover off. These are the broccoli plants. Look at all that new growth. They are just about as happy as they can be. They've been covered for the night. The temps last night got down to about 26 degrees, I believe. Maybe just a little bit lower. But these are all the broccoli plants. All of the cabbage plants. And yes, you can see I have all of my pots over here because it is going to be brutal again tonight. I believe we're going down to 24 again tonight. But yeah, the cabbage doesn't really care. But I cover them anyway. Look at all that new growth. They are so happy. And we're going to come on over here. Now, these are a couple of onions that were left over in this pot. And they are actually green and happy. And I didn't cover them, but yeah. And we have this little guy sitting here. I actually believe that is a pepper plant. Volunteer that has survived the cold. These are the radishes. And they are going to need to be thinned a little bit, but I did cover them. And you can see they're getting their other set of leaves in there. And they came through the cold just fine. Now they were covered, but they're still really happy. And I don't know if I've been able to show anybody this real recently, but bend over here just a little bit. Those are all the spinach plants that are up. And they are really nice and happy too. So hold on, I got a little bit more to get to. Now this is the bed where the Chubb's tomatoes have been coming up. You can see there are little tiny tomatoes coming up all over in here. And actually the ones that have come up and been covered are doing just fine. And there are little tiny tomatoes all over in this bed. Now I will have to go ahead and separate a few of them because they are coming up in bunches. But they're actually still doing very, very well and still popping up. You can see there's, get over here to my finger. There's still more and more coming up. The garlic, yeah, they're doing really well. They don't care at all. And they have gotten so big. There are a few weeds in here. We'll have to pull those. But, yeah, they look so happy. And the onions are actually putting on new growth. That is an entire new leaf on that onion. So they are doing very, very well. Come over here and show you the peas. Now, I did cover them last night, and I showed you in the video a little bit earlier. I covered the entire thing with a big tarp. Yeah, but I don't know if you can tell how tall they are. They are really happy, and they have, yeah, look. We are all ready to go, and they have this really nice trellis here that we made that they can climb up on, and that is only one bed. I have another one over here. That is the second bed. Yeah, they are so happy. They don't really care much about the cold, but you know, I did want to get them covered last night because it was a bit brutal. And tonight is going to be no exception. It is going to be brutal again. These are the red candy onions. If you remember the onion planting video, Mark planted these guys. And they have brand new leaves on them. How fantastic is that? But there's a bit more to get to. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Alright, this is the creek this morning. This is where it usually sits. Running, babbling, but not completely out of its banks. Grateful for a bright sunny day. And actually there is no rain in the forecast for the next few days. You can see how much washes up here on the bank. Do have a few ruts that are cut in, but can definitely fix all that. There's the bridge, and there's nothing on the front. Still have that big log that we got to get off of here, but I believe that is definitely going to take the tractor. And we have this one. We might have to save that. That kind of looks like a dragon head or something. I might have to keep that. But you can see how high the water has gotten the last few days. Stop and listen to the creek for a minute. Absolutely grateful right now for some sunshine. And we do have a little bit of cleanup, but we have to do that quite often in the spring. Come down here and show you the daffodils. They did not skip a beat. Now the flood did wash them over just a little bit, but they sprung right back up. Look at that preface. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Let's stop and look at a few more. Yeah, so pretty. But I do have a couple more stops I want to make, so hold on and I'll be right back. Alright, one thing that I was worried about were the blooms. Those right there, those are pear blooms. Make sure I got that in focus. Those are pears. We have 4 really nice giant pear trees. Those, wow, they gotta be 30 feet tall now. But they still do have a few blooms on them, and the leaves are doing just fine. And we'll kind of spin around here the blooms on that peach tree are still blooming. And this is one of our apple trees. See if I could get my hand up here. Might be a little too short, but hold on. Those are fresh leaves. So we are still going on ahead with spring, despite the cold weather. But yeah, how cool is that? Alright, got a few more things to show you. Hold on. Okay, we are over here by the pond. These are my peonies. Actually, they look fantastic. I don't think the cold weather bothered them at all. All three of them are up. There's the second one. Here's the third one. Yeah. They look so nice. But there are still a few more things. Hold on. Okay, the wind blew all of the newspaper. You can probably hear me walking on it. Off of the carrots. And they are not up quite yet. But all they really need right now is a nice warm day. But they're still in there, and excited to see them come up here really soon. Alright, these are my 3 apricot trees, still in full bloom. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, really, really excited. This year will probably be the first year. They are very young. Probably be the first year we really get anything off of them. They have leaves coming out. Sorry for the car noise. But, yeah, how pretty is that? Alright. Now the cold did burn my Jane Magnolia a bit. But she still does have other blooms on here that have not opened yet. It is a bit heartbreaking, but she always blooms 2 or 3 times. Yeah. Don't like to see that, but yeah, she will bloom again. There's so many new bugs on there. They will open up. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today, and actually I am still shivering and want to go ahead and get in where it's nice and warm, and I happen to know that there is fresh cocoa. Yeah, covering my hands up. Should come out in gloves and probably a little bit thicker coat, but yeah, actually we have sunshine, and yeah, happy for it. No rain in the forecast for a few days, hopefully, and yeah, really need to be mowing and getting everything cleaned up and trimmed. Time to get the tractors out of my shop, but yeah, sunshine, really, there is sunshine. Anyway, I have talked your ear off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know when I have yet another weather report for everybody. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all on your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and end this here. My face froze, my hands froze, but sunshine, bright sunshine, love it. Don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.